Okay, come on, get serious now. When looking at a word for pronunciation, a good rule to remember is that each syllable has a vowel in it. Each syllable has a vowel. So an open syllable is one that ends with a vowel. A syllable that is open usually has a long vowel sound, such as tiger, T-I, would be open, and T-I, because it ends with an I, right? It's a long I sound. T-I is an open syllable and has a long vowel sound. G-E-R, on the other hand, is a closed syllable and does not have a long vowel sound. So a closed syllable ends with a consonant, G-E-R, consonant. And so it's the sounds like in sandwich, sand and witch. And in carpet, car and pet. They don't have any long vowel sounds. I mean, they don't have any long vowel sounds. They're all not long vowel sounds, right? So most closed syllables have short vowel sounds. So think about the word picnic. Picnic. There are two vowels in picnic, so we are going to assume that the syllables are what? Long or short?
Short.
Short. Excellent. Since both syllables are closed, we can assume that both vowel sounds are short. We can use the same procedure to help us with longer words too, like the ones that we're reading in Of Plymouth Plantation. Think about the word basketball. There are three vowels, so we can assume there are three syllables. Bas, ket, ball, right? Does that make sense? A trick to knowing how many syllables a word has is to put your hand under your chin. Everyone put your hand under your chin and say the word basketball. Basketball. You feel that? That's three syllables. So today, we're going to see how that works with a couple of the words that we are learning from Of Plymouth Plantation. So the first word that we have up here is R-E-P-R-O-V-E-D. So the word on the whiteboard is in bold. I hope everybody can see it. Now, I'm going to kind of think aloud how I'm going to be thinking of this word. I can see that reproved has three vowels. However, I know from previous learning that ED is only a suffix, so we're not going to worry about ED. The sound is just an attachment to the syllable that it follows. So therefore, I'm really only going to be working with two of the included vowels, right? I'm only going to be working with the first two vowels. So the first vowel is E, and it follows an R, so the syllable is re, R-E, right? Re. Because it's is it open or closed? Do you remember? Yeah, so it's open. It's open, so it's got a long sound, right? It's got a long vowel sound. So remember, if it ends with a vowel, it's an open sound, and if it ends with a consonant, it's a closed sound. The second vowel is O. The O follows a consonant blend, PR. So if it follows a PR, what do you think? What do you think on this one? Should it be open or closed?
Closed.
Okay. So, and then it's followed by VED. So the word itself is reproved, and the ED is going to stay right on the PROV as one part of the syllable. So I can see this word really only has two syllables. Do this with me. Reproved.
Reproved.
Thank you. So I'm feeling confident about my syllables, but I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing my word correctly. So I'm going to use my chart. I gave everybody a chart. Everybody in Teams has a chart. And I'm going to use my little Graphian chart, and I'm going to look at the sounds that each of the letters make. So As you can see, I put it here. So the sound is going to be E, U, V, D. That is how I would break it down as a grapheme so that I would remember how to actually pronounce it. So, reprove. Everybody repeat that. Reprove.
Reprove.
Look at you guys. You're awesome. You're awesome.
That's why we're your favorite.
You are my favorite. Okay, so now let's do one together. We're going to do one together. Hang on, I got to switch that. Stop for a sec. Action. Okay, so let's try one that's a little harder. One of our words is spelled E-X-E-C-R-A-T-I-O-N. Execration. So hold up your fingers to show me how many vowels are in the word. How many? Good job. Good job, good job. So, great. Is there an affix anywhere on this word? Is there an ED or a UN anywhere on this word? Speak. No. So we're good. We don't have to worry about that, right? So now we're ready to find our actual syllables. So look at the word and think about where you believe the letters are divided to create syllables. Now, with the people in your table, go ahead and find a consensus about how to break this down into syllables. Not like this, but just regular syllables. How would you break it down? And have one person write down how you would break it down.
Right, you write it on my hand.
Good job.
Gotta write it down. You can write it on here. You don't have to write it on your hand, silly.
It's too late. I already did it.
Okay, so everybody figure out what they think they have, how they think it needs to be.
Yes.
Okay.
What?
What?
What did you say?
Did you figure out how you should break it into
Oh,
syllables?
yes.
You know me, I only say half a sentence, and you guys understand what I mean.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
That's a really good feature.
Okay, so you got your consensus? Okay, so let's make sure that you're right. Let's use our hand and say the word. Ready? Right here with your underneath your chin. Execration. How many did we get?
4.
Excellent. Everybody got 4. Perfect. Okay, so tell me the process. One person tell me the process by which you figured out where to break up the word into syllables. Samantha, why don't you tell me?
We did the clap method where you like say it and then clap as you're saying it.
Oh, that was excellent. That was really good. Did anybody have a different way that they did it? That's okay. Who used the clap method? Good job. Okay, so stop for 1 second. In the grapheme chart, break down each of the sounds of the word to the smallest sound possible. So I'm going to put some words up here on the board, and you and your partner are going to break down just the first 2 words. Okay, stop. So look at the first word.
Yours is definitely better. Sorry.
Think about where you believe the letters are divided to create syllables. Now with your partners, find a consensus about how to break the word down into syllables. When you're together, you can use the clap method or use your hand on your chin method to figure out how to break it down into syllables. Ready, set, go. Okay, it looks like everybody's done, done talking it out. So I'm looking for a couple of people who can tell me the process of how you figured out how to break this down into syllables. Christopher, tell me what you came up with.
Number my pen.
Okay, how many syllables did you come up with
And which one?
in this first one?
3.
And so where did you break them up? You can just say the letters.
The C's.
Yep.
And then the U and the R.
Okay, great job, great job. Now, I want you to take a minute and use your phoneme chart to figure out what each sound is telling you. So how would you say each sound? So you're going to use your chart, and the chart has sounds on it, and you'll break it up. So, example, you got S, right? S. So you're going to have the S, and then, oh, it's not really going to be U sound though, is it? Because it's an O-O sound. So go ahead and.
Sour.
Sukawer. Yeah.
I thought it was Sour. Something.